Greetings and salutations, everyone. How are you doing? Hello, I am Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. I am a variety streamer who likes to play video games that are full of the feels, and I am also a GM, an RPG player, and musician, and nerd of all sorts. And we are playing The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. This is a short little game made by the people who did Life is Strange. It came out not too long ago, and everybody was very excited about it. This is... Oh, you know what? I wonder... I updated the title of the game through Twitch, but I wonder if it is actually updated on the email. You know, it is what it is. Anyhow, I hope it's right. I could probably check, but I don't know if I should. Here, let's do it. While we're hanging out together, I might as well just check to see what is happening. Media, Twitch. So anyway, here I am. I hope you all can hear me. I was not able to do a quick test of my audio levels, but I suppose it's good. I'm hoping at least. So, let's see. Is this us? It looks like it. I think we're good. I don't know if we have audio. Let's see. Do we? Just let me know if we do, and then I will... If you can hear me, let me know. Good, we're good. Okay, I can hear you, you can hear me. We're excellent. So, anyway, we're going to play Captain Spirit. I want to say that, again, this is a blind playthrough. I've never played it before, but I did a little bit of research, and I believe there is some child abuse. So, if you have PTSD or in some way may not be able to handle discussions of child abuse, then no puedo escucharte. You cannot hear me. You can't hear me? Is this true? Okay. Oh. Sal. You made me nervous there for a moment. But if you cannot, if a game dealing with child abuse may not be for you, then you may not want to watch. I don't know whether or not it's super serious or how big of a deal it is, but I want to let you know just in case. But let's press a button. I don't really know anything about this. Oh, adjust the cursor until the first logo is barely visible. First logo. Hey, Evie. Evie! Again, we have a content warning that there is child abuse in some way in this game. I don't know how it manifests, but this is what the internet has told me. It also does not have a rating by the ESRB, so I can't tell you what that is. Also, Evie, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I feel like I haven't spoken to you in a million years, Evie. So I just want to say hey, and I've missed you, and I hope you're doing well. And I hope your, social day went. Let's see. Square Enix would like to personalize your gaming experience and capture data about how you play in order to continue making great gaming experiences. You can change your mind at any time or review your decision and alter the setting in the Square Enix menu. You consent to collection of your play habits and play style. Yeah, how did it go? You know what? Sure, why not? I don't know what else. I don't know how this is going to affect things, but sure. I don't care. Thanks. Yes, I've been just getting by. Good. So, I just haven't seen you in a while. I mean, I've seen you around, Evie? Like, I've seen you in a chat here or a chat there, but I haven't seen you very often, and I haven't, I just feel like I haven't chatted with you in a bit. So, I just wanted to say hi. Let's see. Video, we did that. Audio, that's fine. Oh, wait, look. Mute licensed music. Hey! Look at this. We can mute licensed music in this game which means I don't have to worry about things getting muted when I hit YouTube or here on the Twitch. What? Shall we note for the record, so, subtitles, yes. Okay, that's good. I will just say, I don't know the name of this company, but I appreciate that they seem to care about streamers. That's really good. Invert Y-axis. Yes. That's what I like. Mash accessibility. Tap, hold. I don't know what that means. But we're going back. Oh, but it's published by Square Enix, but who are the makers themselves? Who are the people who... I mean, is it like a separate company that did it? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? They're the publisher, but are they the creator? Do you know what I mean? Or are they just publishing it from somebody else who's making it? Like, is this an in-house production? Like mashing button presses for prompts? Or maybe it's like mash for whiskey? Like, I don't know if this is about making whiskey. Move with L, camera with right, hold R2 to run, interact with an object. Okay. Okay, well, that's... Don't nod entertainment. Don't nod entertainment. Huh. Okay. Well, it's really interesting that they are very clearly thinking about streamers with the way in which they're putting these things together. And that's really interesting to me. Including muting licensed music, which I imagine right now we would be listening to beautiful music, is what I imagine. That this would be like some really indie song with an acoustic guitar that would be beautiful, but I've just muted it. I've been very not stream watching. I think I might get back on top of things when EPK restarts, but I've seen Cthulhu Central on VOD, and I just cut off on the and you want to tell me that you love great old ones. I don't... Oh, and it's amazing. Oh, thank you. Marcus is amazing, isn't he? I mean, I've said this before, but when I read Cthulhu Confidential, I was like, I want Marcus to be Dex rated so badly, because I knew he was amazing at it.
What is this planet? I don't know. We've never been here before. Maybe we're on the edge of the universe.
Thank you, Evie. That's exactly what I think.
Hey, cool. Let's see if we can find some aliens.
I totally agree.
Hey, the ground is moving. The planet's gonna eat us. We have to get back to the ship right now.
Yeah,
Then let's get the heck out of here. Oh no, the control panel's not working.
Oh no.
We're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Hold on. Let me just give you a hand.
Yes. Ooh. This kid seems to have telekinesis. Maybe?
Yeah!
Oh no. Sorry. He does not have telekinesis.
Yay! Yoo-ha! Woo! We're
like he might have.
saved! It's a miracle!
No, it's just me, Captain Spirit, who can bend all matter to his will.
Got good hair.
I did it. I still got the power.
Yeah, so I think Marcus has got amazing range.
Now I just need to make a cool costume for Captain Spirit.
Oh, I did. I totally did.
Gotta have a cool cape to fly. Good thing I have one.
Yeah, I think Marcus has got such amazing range. I think he's so good, and he doesn't get to show it off all the time, and so I just really
Mask
wanted...
or no mask? Secret identity or not?
Mask. Mask. Classic. And I knew that he would be so good at it, and that I was really excited for him to be able to
Yep,
play
looks
with
cool
that.
so far. Let's see. What about the armor?
See, Sal didn't have superpowers, except for that one time. We're gonna go with light armor, I think. Because he's got superpowers, so he doesn't need heavy armor. Also, I wonder if there would...
So cool.
How old do you think this kid is?
Should he be dark or colorful?
Let's go colorful. Go with like a nice 4-color. Even though I personally like a dark pulp, but you know. Bear eating sharks. Ninja on a dragon.
Beware, Mantroid. Watch out.
Oh, I like it.
Captain Spirit is ready for battle.
I like it. The awesome adventures of Captain Spirit.
Hello, Saturday morning. I can do anything I want today.
Ooh, cartoons. Hey, look. All sorts of stuff here.
I could do a training session with my power.
Really? I used to Power Bear and Noctarius. I used to draw all the time. Bag. I've been published in a couple of comic books, but that was a long time ago. Did you want to tell me something? Here. Hold L2 to see power actions when that triangle is displayed. Okay. Oh. Is that a power action? It's not... Okay.
I can take the pain. At least I don't have to use any needles.
Watching Firefly with Tess, so I can't hear you, but I wanted to throw bits at your face because you're great. Oh, are those bits? Ooh, Grinny. Oh, Grinny, you can't hear me, but I'm going to sing for you anyway, Grinny. Tell people that I'm going to sing for her. Will somebody type in the chat that I'm going to sing her a song because she gave me bits? I just want her to know it. But I will wait till somebody... Oh, you can hear me! Okay, good. Okay, so, Grinny, here you go. Earway in hey, the anime. Earway in hey, the anime. E way up, gay up, way up, lay up, way up, way it wakes, te ute it gay way ang leo. Earway in hey, the anime. E they I skays or ani say. Old me Andy 80 Ash and prayer, Uria Uthra Uvia a stay on way on Rayo. Ewe Ebony E Ray Edleans lay of way at Brands lay Ute day. And way and way see the and lay or lay at we ukley at the eye gay at Ray and the eye they. Pretty good, pretty good.
No goofing off.
Oh. Somebody's yelling at me. Somebody's yelling at me. I just...
Watch out, supervillains. Today I make my own superhero costume.
Thank you, right? Shut up, Dad. We're singing in Pig Latin. People need to be...
Every
nice.
superhero team needs a supervillain team.
Oh, yeah. I have been in...
So glad
A
I did
couple
my
comic
English
books.
homework already. Miss Stroud's pretty nice, and she likes my stories.
Only a couple, though, not many. And it was a while ago, and I've not drawn in ages.
The secret treasure is buried out there in the wild. Now, I have to locate the second part of the map.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Firefly, but you're great, and I love you. I love you too, Grinny. Grinny, I love you because you're Grinny. Because you're smiling.
Sorry,
You know.
you're too cute to fight evil.
Thanks for the bits, Evie. You're awesome. Aww.
I hope I can
What?
draw as good as Mom someday.
Thank you, Evie. Oh. Chris, since you're going to be my own superhero, this book is a great start. You can be everything I am not. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life watching you save the world. Love forever, Supermom. Aww. Aww. You know, Grinny's
Chris,
awesome.
I mean now.
It'd be cool to shoot like that.
I just learned that pride flag bits are a thing. I mean, if we're pride washing everything, why not do so here? Hail capitalism! Yeah.
Here comes the shark stinger.
Do you think our dad... Oh. Okay, R1? Oh, okay, R1 to talk back to your dad. Okay, alright. Thank you, this is good to know. Our wish list.
This isn't greedy, right, Santa? Plus, Dad will love that I want basketball lessons.
Dear Santa, I have been good. Here's my list for Christmas. Oh, thank you, Sal. I totally missed the pop-up because, you know, streaming. I missed it. Hot Dog Adventures, Playbox. Playbox console, black. Drawing paper and pens, color, stricken out. Basketball lessons, sincerely, Chris. Huh. Okay. Forest Warrior?
At least the forest warrior protect me from the snow ghost.
Oh, a book on Vikings? Ice Bunny would like that.
What kind of a Viking would I be?
Hey Dad, it's Saturday morning, leave me the hell alone. Cartoons, wee! Yeah, it's Saturday. Empty firecrackers?
Dad took away my firecrackers when I blew up the garbage can last year.
Understandable.
Wonder where he hid them.
I know.
I know!
Do not make me come over there.
This sucks.
Am I gonna be in trouble? What am I in trouble for?
Only my brainwaves can activate the monitor.
I think maybe...
Dad said he was gonna fix that last month. Right?
Am I supposed to just... I somehow suspect I'm not supposed to be hanging out.
I've read this one so many times.
Where the strange things went?
I miss Hal. He feels like he's so far away, even though he lives on the other side of town.
Thanks for letting me read this. Now it's my turn to give you a book to read. Your pal, Hal. Aww. We've got friends. We have a flyer to look at?
Man, I wanted to go to that. But Dad had to watch the playoffs.
Okay. Favorite book?
I've read
I saw
this
that.
one so many times.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh, it's the weapons we want to look at. Weapons?
Captain Spirit doesn't need weapons. But just in case.
Okay, I just...
I swear I'm gonna kick your ass if I have to come get you. God damn it.
I will be there. I will be there. I think we're done looking at things.
If I don't go, Dad's gonna be super mad.
I didn't even get to finish looking at my room. Yeah, he's kind of a sports bro. I wasn't even finished looking at my room. I had more things I wanted to look at. Dad.
Hey, Chris, you better come to breakfast when I holler at you, or else we're gonna have a problem.
But I...
Don't. This isn't a hotel, buddy. I get things to do.
Okay. Well then. Somebody's a little tense. Yeah, right? Guy seems awesome. Yeah, you can teach him to cook, right? Runny those eggs, it's fine. Is that a beer? In the morning? Okay.
What'd you expect, a waffle?
I'm just gonna say it's good.
It's good.
Oh, you can lie better than that.
Dad, I'm not lying. It's just the eggs are good.
Listen, buddy, you won't hurt my feelings if you don't love my eggs. I know this doesn't compare to your mother's breakfast. You know what? I'm gonna watch some cooking shows and learn how to be a super breakfast chef.
Okay.
And you could be my official food taster. Deal?
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder what happened to their mom. We're not going to mention the drinking because I feel like that's just going to aggravate situation because he feels a little aggressive to me. So let's go with plan for today.
So, Dad, what's the big plan for today?
Big game plan. Even though we'll probably lose again. Gotta get rid of that coach.
Today, I bet we win.
Now that's the fucking spirit. I'm sorry. Don't swear, okay?
I don't. Superheroes don't swear.
Looks like I'm off the team.
Nah. You're cool. Like a rebel.
Step 1, asshole.
Hey,
Don't
is
drink
your,
and cook. You
arm?
The eggs.
okay?
Oh, what happened to your arm?
Looks better.
Yeah, I know that
But
pool
yeah.
juice is bad.
Ask you about it or, say anything at all?
We're gonna say it kind of hurts.
Well, it kind of hurts a little.
Really? I can give you an ice pack and maybe one of my pills. No pain and no swelling. Makes me sad that that you got hurt.
It's not that bad. I'm fine.
Okay. Won't bother you anymore.
Maybe you could not hurt him?
So you must be excited for Christmas.
Who's this dad? We're gonna ask, are you too?
Oh yeah, are you excited too?
I don't know. Santa probably put me on his naughty list this year, huh?
This
Nah,
dad is so
Santa says
manipulative.
you still get a present. What do you want?
Whatever makes you happy, Chris. That's the best gift ever.
Oh, since it's Saturday, are we gonna get a Christmas tree? You said we could get a real pine.
Yes, I did, and yes, we
Yeah.
are. But I just want to watch the game before we go, okay?
But you always fall asleep.
I won't today. And if I do, just wake me up and we'll go. Promise.
Yeah, there's gonna be no
Okay.
Christmas tree.
You promise?
I do.
No.
Now go take advantage of your weekend. Perfect weather outside for you to play. Whatever. You're free. Come grab me later.
And maybe cook the eggs longer. You and I both know that's not... I know. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Either that or the Christmas tree will be soaked in Dad's blood. Are you... What else are you drinking right now? I didn't mention the drinking. I didn't think that would be smart. That's... Oh, hard liquor. In the morning. For breakfast. Great. It's good. Don't. You're gonna... Careful. Chainsaws and axes and alcohol equals fat. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Alright, kid.
Okay. What would Captain Spirit do?
Beer before liquor, get sick quicker. Press my awesome things to do. Okay, but I think you need to wash the dishes first. And then we'll press the awesome things to do. Just a little bit of dishes washing.
Oh man, this is cold. I might have to check out the water heater.
Oh, yeah. This is the... I wonder when this game takes place. You know, like when in the timeline?
Come on! Oh yeah! Score!
Okay, let's check out our awesome things to do. I can make Captain Spirit costume now. Maybe I can find what I need around. Captain Spirit's treasure is buried here somewhere. I need to assemble the two parts of the map to find the way. Looks like Snowmancer wants to destroy our town. Only I can stop him in time. I can practice my target skills on these dangerous beer cans. There are enough of them around. My superhero team is strong, but I better keep my eyes on Mantroid and his supervillains. So oh, good point, Evie. I bet Mantroid is still hiding on his planet. With my full costume, I could use my spaceship and find him. I could play Mustard Party 2, but I need to unlock Dad's phone. Can't let the water heater defeat me this time. Well, I feel like the first thing we have to do is get our costume. Fix the water heater. That's true. Let's see if we can fix the water heater. Oh, hey, it's a microwave and beer cans. Let's look at the microwave.
Maybe I could cook something for Dad.
Maybe the house explodes. Maybe. Let's see if we can, oh, hey, a newspaper. Water eater.
Boring.
Local police face more protests in shooting death. Oh. Seattle. Small riots and protests have continued to mount 1 month after the unexplained death of a local man and a police officer. An official statement from the police has not been released, but sources say the man appeared to have been shot by the officer, while the latter's cause of death remains unknown. The Seattle Police Department has been accused by civil rights groups of mishandling the incident, which led to the public protest and rioting. Wow, seems like that sort of thing never happens in real life. Let's, light switch, door. Let's check the light switch. Maybe we can find the water heater. Ooh, hey. Dirty clothes. Let's look.
I could help Dad do the laundry using my mind magic.
Hey, high-functioning kid. Let's add them to the washing
Now
machine.
you will learn your lesson and stay clean.
Oh, what a good kid. A good kid, everybody. Christmas decorations.
Are you serious?
Let's wash.
Shoot better than that guy any day.
I hope I said this right.
I wonder if our dad was an athlete in school. You know? Let's,
Come on. Don't be afraid. Go in there and turn on the heat. But first, put on your magic cape.
Okay, so
Damn, you're on fire.
I need my magic cape before I can go into the scary basement. That's alright. Oh, hey, look. It's a letter. Let's look at it, shall we? Oh. Dear Charles, we just wanted to let you know how much we both care about you and Chris. My school had an active shooter drill today. It was silly, but the context that this is a thing is horrifying. Yeah, apparently sometimes those mass shooter drills are really realistic in ways that are a bit traumatizing. I know life has been hard since Emily left us, but we're still a family and we intend to keep it that way. That includes making sure Chris is getting all the care he needs at this fragile age. We've always been honest with you, so please take our concern as a sign of our love, the way you loved our beautiful daughter. We also heard through a friend that you were in some kind of bar fight, but the police declined to arrest you. Thank God. Please take care of yourself. To cut to the chase, we want to help, so we hope you will allow us to take care of Chris for the next year, or as long as you need, and consider joining a support group. Oh, hi. Apparently grandparents think that we are perhaps a little...
Dad is too busy to care if I go online.
Open your goddamn eyes! That was a goddamn carry!
Okay, well this is, let's look at the phone numbers?
Chris, these are the most important numbers for you on this list. Oh yeah, Cool story, Dad.
So we have a pizzeria, Reynolds, and Dad's cell phone. Oh. Okay. We'll get back to that. Let's look at the recycle bin.
Chris, these are the most important numbers for you on this list. Oh, I could pick up all the beer cans so we could recycle.
You could do that. This kid, everybody. Let's look at the postcard.
I've never seen a beaver around here.
No idea what a Reynolds is. The best damn town in America. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's funny. maybe we'll learn. Grocery list is what I'm looking for. Grocery list?
Ooh, Dad's going shopping.
Ours is getting everyone into a classroom, covering the door windows, turning off the classroom lights, and locking all the doors. Then getting sugar, paper, battery, coffee, beer, milk, barbecue chips. I'm not going to add ice cream because I don't trust the situation. Then getting the students into the closet and being very quiet. The school cops ran around trying to get into the classrooms. No shooting.
Maybe I should help Dad clean the house.
Sure. I can pulverize, which is...
The beer can monster cannot be. Seriously?
My power's not working very well. That's alright. I could look in the fridge. Let's open it. Let's see what's in there. Mac and cheese. Milk. Takeout. I'm not going to do anything there because I just ate breakfast, so I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. Let's,
Oh yeah, that's how you dominate. That's it.
Hey, Sports Dad.
And that is how you shoot the ball.
Okay, let's look.
Dad never smiles like that anymore.
Okay, Dad was a football hero.
On fire all night.
In high school?
If I could go back in time, I'd go see him play. He looks so different in his basketball outfit.
Do you think college? High school? Do you think he went to college?
Dad was so popular.
Yeah, it's really sad. And I just don't know if this is... The question is, it would be sadder if this were high school. I'm not going to talk to him right now because...
Damn, you're on fire.
Watching.
What if I had real superpowers? I could protect the whole town.
Let's add a log. It would be sadder if this were like high school. If that were his like golden days. But I don't know.
Goodbye, log.
This kid's a good kid. Oh,
Hey, can you get that?
yeah, I can get it. Cell phone?
I'm sure I can beat my high score on
Chris,
Mustard
answer
Party,
the phone,
too.
please.
Sorry. Phone, answer.
Hello?
Good morning, sir. How are you this glorious day?
Okay.
Hey, who is that? Who keeps calling?
I don't know. Who is this?
Thank you for asking, young man. My name is Derek, and I'm a proud member of the Universal Uprising Church. I'd love to tell you and your family about Jesus, our righteous Lord and Savior. Our church just wants you and your loved ones to share the Holy Spirit.
Spirit? We're just watching the game.
Well, always remember that our Lord is watching out for you. By the way, is your mother or father available to speak?
Well, I have to ask first.
Chris, who the hell are you talking to?
Nobody, Dad.
Jesus is...
Ugh. Awkward. The game is interesting because, I may want to do things, but I can't do them because I am being distracted by things.
Maybe someday we'll move into a real castle. Like real Viking.
I do not
Yeah,
like...
burn. Burn.
No! Stole the ball from that piece of shit! You suck!
Yeah. Hold to see the power. Alright, we'll do it again. Being distracted. I don't know how. By the way, hey Krellin. I don't know if I have to hold or mash. You know what? I think I need to. I think I want this to be. I think I want this to be hold rather than hold or tap. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have here? We have a dinosaur toy. We have a magazine.
I don't think Dad reads these. I think he just takes them from work.
Train Traveler's Journal. Beat Poets on a San Francisco Train. You know, I'm a little concerned that it might turn into Carrie, you know? A stat book?
Dad loves his stat notebooks.
He's clearly very invested. What is this? Car keys. I will take them.
Dad, I found your car keys.
That's where they went. I swear I had them on me, but they must have fell out of my pocket last night. Just put them in the bowl. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, look at the scoreboard, motherfuckers. All right.
Erickson. I think so. I can sit on the couch, but let's not. There's a whiskey bottle. Let's look at it.
Why does he drink that if it just makes him mad?
Oh, kid. Yeah, this is, super awesome. Dinosaur toy. Right, just steal the car.
Dinosaur Land is open for business.
Yeah.
Eat everybody!
I assume their mom died, right? Right?
I am more T-Rex, and you are my lunch. Roar!
This dinosaur won't need a grumpy old dad, right? Right?
Yeah. It's interesting to me how the dad always wants validation, you know? That he's... Oh, you assume divorce? Huh. That's a good question.
I can't wait to get a real
Maybe?
pine tree this Christmas. Like we used to with Mom.
Question,
I
divorce
wonder when I can
or
start
death?
to shave.
I don't know.
Superheroes shave?
Ooh, I don't know if superheroes shave. That's a good question.
I feel naked without my costume.
We'll have to find it for you. Okay, well, comic book,
I never get tired of Hot Dog Man.
Marty Rex,
Never.
Hot Dog Man.
Man, I love this issue.
What is...
Wish I could draw like this.
There are references to Superman shaving by using his heat vision to burn off his facial hair. Huh. Oh no, not him. I'm gonna crush you like peanuts. It's over. Wait. Single blade? Poor guy. Poor alcoholic implied child beating asshole. Yeah. It's over. Wait. So you're mustard too. I like mustard. I'm going to empty you big time. I don't even know what this comic is about. What is this? Submarine.
No diving today, Nemo.
We need to find our cape, I think. I don't know if I need to use this faucet, though. Do I? No, let's do an interview. We're a kid hanging out without supervision, really.
Welcome to WHERO. Today we are honored to have an interview with the world's most awesome superhero, Captain Spirit.
Oh.
Hello, Beaver Creek.
Yeah, it is gross.
Captain Spirit, when do you think you will defeat Mantroid?
It is super gross bathtub.
Mantroid is a bully and a coward. He can't hide, but he can run. We heard reports that he is putting together a team of supervillains. Do you have any message for them?
We're gonna say we'll forgive them.
We will forgive them if they don't join Mantroid. He's not worth it. We have to live in peace, or you will destroy them. That's my job. And that's why we love you. Can you tell us who your superheroes are?
My parents.
My parents are my biggest heroes. I bet they're happy to hear that. Can you give us a hint about how you discovered your epic powers?
I just feel like it. I'm feeling it.
No. Okay, do you have any final words for your audience? Be nice and always fight for the good team. Thank you, Captain Spirit, for being our hero. And now back to WHERO News.
I'm sort of thinking about the kid who ends up being super, super nice because their home life is a little bit sketchy, so they overcompensate.
Geez, where's the heat? I bet the water eater's sleeping again.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about a particular kind of coping mechanisms of being, like, the best boy ever. Can I go in Dad's room? We are in Dad's room. This room is, I'm just saying that there are different ways that people cope, and that is one of them.
I'm glad Dad kept Mom's perfume. Smells just like her.
I'm just saying, people do it all the time.
I hope I get to go practice with Dad again this summer.
Different coping mechanisms. And, I was one of the people that it was very good. That was my mechanism for things. Oh. What was that? I was just the devil child. I tried to make it clear that whatever I got, I'd put back. Let's look at this key.
Ooh, the mystery of the secret key is solved.
Now, of course, my parents were good parents. It's just that I was bullied by everybody else. And so I just tended to, be hyper nice. Which,
I know this drawing sucks, but it's cool that Dad put it here.
Look, there was a painting here, or a photograph, that is no longer there. Do you think it was of their family?
Mom and Dad would always let me sleep with them whenever I got scared.
I do wonder, are we death, divorce, a box?
Shoot, that's way too high for me to reach.
Sports bag.
Oh, I could use this to make some cool armor.
Are you gonna get in trouble?
Yes, this will totally protect me from Mantroid. Okay, that's a good start. But now it's time to build the rest of my costume.
I just want you to know that you're like the most adorable kid ever. I just want you to know it. This kid is adorable. I want to give him a hug.
Dad was so angry at the police.
Oh. Dear Captain Lee, since you have not answered my calls or emails, I'm sending this letter as more proof that I have been more diligent about this case than you or the police department. It's your duty to keep the citizens and taxpayers safe. I hope to hear back soon, or you'll be hearing from me. Sincerely, Charles Erickson. What do you think this is about?
I remember Dad yelling on the phone a lot.
Okay. Mr. Charles Erickson, although I appreciate what you have gone through the past few years, I'm afraid that I've exhausted all my resources in regards to this difficult investigation. If you wish to discuss the matter without another angry message, I'm always available to talk. In respect to your case, I'm only invoicing you for 1 month's work. Mick Collins, The Private Eyes. Okay, so now we have Private Eyes situation?
Jeez. Dad wrote a lot of letters.
What is this about? There's a mystery here. Dear Mr. Erickson, we regret to inform you that street surveillance data is not available for Asteroid Drive and Mantle Street, nor to the general public unless accompanied by an official state or federal investigation, so we cannot help you with your inquiry. We hope your local law and Oregon law enforcement will assist you further. Best, Barbie Barcamonte State Highway Monitor. What? What do you think this is about? I'm glad that once I was out of the environment, I grew up and realized I was an asshole and needed to stop. Yeah, maybe she died in a car accident?
If I smoke in the fortress, I'm breaking the superhero code.
Maybe she did come back, went missing, and came back later mute wearing only a slip covered in blood. Blood. Oh, we could play records.
Dad doesn't play Mom's records as much as before.
Maybe? I don't know if we should play music or we'll get in trouble. But we're going to, apparently. What is this? Oh, you know we're not going to be able to hear the song because we've muted licensed music. Because, it will get us in trouble. So, we are listening to some really delicious music. It's tasty, it's perhaps something, I have even no idea what it sounds like. Maybe it's mellow new wave? I don't even know. But
I love listening to Mom's old records.
me too, even though I don't know what they are. This music tastes yellow. Let's open up this wardrobe, shall we?
Careful of booby traps.
Okay. Maybe, you know what, Jer? It looks like it could be trip-hop to be like, I could see it. Let's read this letter.
Dad never told me he had a new friend.
Okay. Charles, I'm sorry about what I said the other night. I was just pissed you don't seem to listen to me when I express myself. My job can be very stressful, and I know it stresses you out, so that's why I want to be more involved in your world. I hate to see you get so sad when you make me so happy. I'm still waiting to meet your son, and I get the feeling you might be ashamed of me. Don't be angry. I hope I'm wrong, but you do say things that hurt my feelings. I care for you in so many ways, and just had to express myself so you understand. I think about you and me together, so I hope you know this message comes from a place of love in my heart. Your tiny dancer, Audra. Well, that doesn't sound great, right? I mean, what is going on? Oh, Case. What is this?
Wow, Dad had fans when he was playing in high school.
Oh, wow. He's keeping high school fan letters. Dear Charles Erickson, I am 12 and want to play pro basketball one day. My parents take me to all of your games. You are great on the court. The last game was the best I've ever seen. I hope you are drafted for an NBA team. Thank you, and see you at the next game, Todd Hamill.
That's scary.
Yeah, this is sad. Is alcohol drinking your life away? You're not alone. We can help. Contact Overcoming Alcoholism. Discount rates available.
So we moved because Dad couldn't pay for the house? That sucks.
Oh, let's read this. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Erickson, our records show that you have missed your third mortgage payment despite repeated extensions and assurances. While we understand and sympathize with every homeowner's situation, our office feels we have been more than fair in granting you multiple extensions. If you do not pay this mortgage by the due date, you'll be forced to foreclose on the property. We hope to resolve this issue with you soon. Ooh. Well, that's not great. That's not great.
Dad got fired? That's when he started working for the railroad.
Okay, wait a minute. What is this about? Oh, school district. Dear Coach Erickson, although our faculty respects your legacy and dedication, you have been reprimanded more than twice for your aggressive behavior. And with this recent incident involving beer cans in the pool after hours, we feel our only option is to terminate your contract immediately. We're sorry for the situation, but in the interest of safety, we know you understand that our students always come first. We've included a pamphlet with information on resources for alcohol-related issues and hope you find future success. Superintendent Mangum, Sunny Creek School District. Okay. So, he was a high school a basketball star. We don't know if he was a college star. We know he worked as the coach for maybe his own high school and then got fired because he's an alcoholic. Press to exit special views. I don't want to do that.
Oh, My God. Dad actually got me the new play box? No way.
Coach your local high school, and then he ruined it by getting drunk and dumping his booze in the pool, or something related.
Dad used to always talk about this basketball.
Yeah, so he did something that seemed to have an implication of being unsafe in some way, doing some kind of unsafe situation. And, oh, hi, Gage.
I'm too old to be measured now. Right?
How old are you, 10? How old are you? 8? So, Dad did something that caused him to get fired. What is his first... Oh, fist mark.
I've never seen Dad get that mad. It really scares me.
And now he works for a railroad.
Oh man, she loved this song.
Yeah,
I haven't listened to it for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know what the song is because we turned off licensed music. So that's cool. I closed the closet. I didn't actually replace the key. The key's in there. I know, I don't want to get caught snooping. Oh, hey! Spirit Cake! Spirit Cake! It looked like I wasn't able to
I can
undo
feel
it.
the energy flow through me. I have the power!
You're awesome, kid.
One more piece and I'm almost done.
I like this kid.
I could take over the town with this army.
We can check.
Or the world.
Hey, capes are awesome, though. Let's close this. I think we just need a... Hello. I think we need a mask, perhaps? Comic books?
Mom bought me so many cool comic books. She told me never throw them away. I won't.
Cloaks over capes. Cloaks and capes?
This is a perfect day to watch Frozen.
What year did that come out?
Last time Dad told me not to sing along so loud.
What year did Frozen come out? Hey, Magpie Mirror Test, how are you doing? Hoods are important, this is true.
Hey, Spider Baby, I think you caught your lunch in your web. And there's a snail moving so fast, he's in one place.
After 2010, like how long ago was it?
I miss playing ball with my friends. Before we moved.
2013. So we know this is after 2013 at least. Is it today?
This is Chris to the Flying Fortress. Come in, come in. Roger, I'm here. I hope so, Sky Pirate. What do you see up there? Have you spotted Snowmancer?
Oh!
Not yet. It's hard because of the storm.
Wait!
This is perfect cover for a Snowmancer sneak attack. Eye sharp. Keep me posted.
I have a suspicion.
Yes, sir.
There's a
Roger that.
sub-gifting. Yes.
Thanks, Sky Pirate. Over and out. I know you're out there, Snowmancer.
There's gonna be some singing now. Can I press this? Alright, I'm gonna pause because I apparently, if you don't pause, then Dad will start yelling at you, and I don't want that to happen. So, Magpie Mirror Test. We have a song for you because of the subscription. So, Evie, thank you for gifting the subscription, but now they're singing. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name. I treat it like I wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Mm, 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 mm. Magpie, magpie, magpie. Oh, wait, no. It's an M name. It's an M name. But if the first two letters are ever the same, I drop them both, then say the name like Bob. Bob, drop the B's, bow, or Fred. Fred, drop the F's, faux red, or Mary. Mary, drop the M's, mo airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. Mm, 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 mm. Magpie, 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 bo bagpie, banana, fana, fo fact pie, fee, fi, mo ag pie. Magpie. Mm, 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 mm. Woo! Thank you very much. Welcome in. And welcome in. You are now a member of the Academic Foxhole. You are a private scholar. What? There's like a title. I forgot what it is. It's in the Discord. There's a Discord. You should join us. Join us in the Discord. We're not super high volume. We hang out. We chat a little bit. It's cool. We are mellow. So I think we've looked at everything in the
Playtime all the time.
I think we've looked at. I know. It is good. It's good, right? I think we've. We're looking for one more thing. Oh, we didn't look at the advent calendar. Anyway, Magpie, hey, how you doing?
That was not a foul.
Not super high volume,
Chocolate.
but
Thanks,
sometimes.
Claire.
Yes, this is true. Krellin, this is how it is. We're not super high volume, and then we get on some topic.
Good job, Chocolate Hog.
And then we're just there. I'm in the Discord, but life's been busy. That's fair. Once I get a new job, I'll be more active, though. No worries. What kind of job are you looking for?
That's how it's done. Yes!
We're going to go into the basement. Because I think that's the way. We're going to turn on the water heater.
Oh, God. I hate going in there.
But you can do it. You're a superhero. You can do it. What kind of job are you looking for, Magpie? It's dark in here. Lights? Hello. Oh.
Careful. I think I'm not alone.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. Oh. Our basement has become creepy. Just in case somebody wants to know.
You have the power, Captain Spirit. You have the power.
You do. You can do it. We're going to wake up. Whoa. That's a good question. I was doing a paralegal thing for a while.
You can do it, Captain Spirit.
Looking for a chance, I think. Maybe some sort of research? Ooh, that would be cool. For an 8-year-old kid with possibly some miles, yeah, we can do this. We can tame it. We can do it. Go. I'm tapping. Do I feel like we're a tap rather than hold? Yes? Oh, looking for a change. Ooh. I like research. Yes. Thank you for the pipes. Okay.
Well, that wasn't too hard.
We
I've
did it.
tamed the water beast.
All right. All right. Let's check our tasks. We got our cape. And oh, actually, I still need a mask. But we have the. We did that. We have to keep looking out for Metroid and the supervillains. Beer cans. spaceship. So there's a bunch of stuff we haven't done yet, but I still think, let's look here.
Dad doesn't want to set up Christmas decorations yet. Makes him think I'm off.
I feel like this entire life is sad. But it's fine. It's fine. So, this kid, I think we're gonna go outside?
We never use this door in winter because of the snow.
So then we are not gonna go outside. I suppose, check for traps. Let's take out the recycle bin.
Ugh, I hate that beer can smell.
Yeah, beer can smells are gross. This is all true. Always check for traps. Okay. So, I'm a good kid. Let's exit. Right, me too. You have shoes on? I know, that is the sad part, right? That this kid is just internalizing all this just like this is how it is, you know? Ooh. Their house is unpainted, it looks like. Yeah, exactly, Magpie. Like, you can't tell. He just accepts this as just being what it is. And, yeah. I've been playing the Bard's Tale Remaster today, and it's pretty great. You know, I kickstarted that, and, I got my Steam keys, and I
Nothing can
can't play
escape
it
the
because it's
deadly
not for
aim of
Mac.
the beer hunter.
I think I might be able to play... I think I might have the, I played Bard's Tale 3 on the Xbox. So, you know, I kickstarted it because they said it'd be Mac compatible, and it does not look like it is. Or at least not now. Ooh. Okay. R to aim, and then R2 to fire. We can do this.
Yes!
Yeah. Good. But I really enjoyed it on the Xbox, and I would really like to be able to play the new one. And
Ow,
I
boom,
hope that they
blam.
will make it
Recycle that.
compatible at some point. One hopes. Oh. Okay. Wait, let me see what we have. Good. Oh, the new one isn't as good? Oh, that's a bummer. But I will say, it bugs me when you kickstart something because they say it's going to become Mac compatible, and then it isn't Mac compatible. Or they haven't done... Like, I hope they will. Oh, really? I really enjoyed Bard's Tale 3. Bard's Tale 3, right? Let me see. Breakdown, Bully, Bioshock.
Extra bonus points unlocked.
No, I think that's... Oh... Like Blade Storm... Bard's Tale probably is not backwards compatible, so it's probably in the rear. I've got... My video games are right over there. There's a bookshelf with video games. Yeah, I like this kid. I like it. But look at their house. That looks like an unpainted house to me, right? Does that look unpainted to you? Oh, hey, let's go and check our mail. You were in San Diego. It says it's the same world and has lore callbacks.
No way.
But I don't think Fallout 3 is a fair numbered sequel. For family fun, come play with your gun. Clean Harry's Gun Range Holiday. Uh-huh. Tell me more about this, Krellin. I want more thoughts. Family gun range. Yeah, for fun for the family. I hope that Dad doesn't have a gun. He does not seem like the kind of person that should have a gun. Especially when you're European, and your European friends are like, your European friends are like, you guys do what? Y'all do what?
Was this an avalanche? No, the ice giants are nearby.
Ooh, let's go over here. This is our bad guy. We're gonna take him out. Maybe. No, Mancer. Look.
I can't fight Snowmancer looking like this. No fair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Snowmancer. This is sad. You used to be a good enemy. Look at you now. How are you supposed to train me to fight Mantroid like that? What can we do?
Fallout 3 is so much unlike Fallout 1 and 2. It's an entirely different style of game, essentially. Entirely different genre. Yeah, I don't like the trend of making numbered sequels that are different genres. Yes, I think Dune 2 should have been named Dune 2. I suppose I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I haven't thought about how I feel about it. I think in some ways, if a game... I don't know. Blow up. Uh-oh. I don't know how I think about it. Like, do I like it or do I not like it? Ooh. Showdown. Oh, I didn't know that. Ooh. You did well with your magic power.
Now the Snowmancer is ready for battle.
I also don't think Fallout 3 held to the spirit of Fallout either. It was some stranger dressed up in Fallout's clothing telling us it was. Yeah, that was very Morricone. It really was. So I think I'm more interested in spirit than I am. Right.
Behold, the flying fortress.
Well, now, I'm going to tell you, I just said that I'm more interested in things matching the spirit than I am genre, but I don't know if that's true either. I feel like sometimes it's true. Like, for example, one could argue that the new Battlestar Galactica wasn't in the same spirit as the old one because the old one was less dark, but I love the new BSG, and I thought it was great. And some things in terms of genre, like, I recognize you're probably not going to make a... Yeah, 60s Batman versus 90s Batman.
Open sesame.
Because I feel like sometimes I haven't liked it, and then sometimes I have. I don't like the new BSG, but note that my main argument is that it shouldn't be named Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, see, I don't mind if things that are different have similar names. Right, but the thing is, I also think that things can change. I think that things can't be the same. And I think that they couldn't have remade Battlestar just as it was in the 1970s today. I mean, it wouldn't have been good. So I don't mind if things change. I think the difference is what is the change?
I loved watching Mom draw her comics.
Oh, but it is trying to tell you that it's Archie, right? It's because I think wasn't there a Riverdale comic? I mean, it's doing Archie, you know, like, and so, oh, Mom drew that? What are you cooking me for my sweet Valentine? Your favorite dish? Pizza. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart. Oh. Like, I mean, Riverdale's clearly an Archie thing, and there are multiple Archie comic books with different names. You know what I mean? Like, there's Archie, The World of Archie, Betty and Veronica. There are a bunch of different ones, and so it feels to me like they're doing it, but it's a new Archie, and thus it has a new name, and thus I can go in without the expectations that come from expecting Archie.
Harry did say mean things about Dad, but I can't let him see this.
I think it's funny because Archie's had so many different names and things that are different, right? I mean, it's tricky because I think about the things that I'm really invested in, that I really, really love, and then how do I feel when they get remade? And do I always reject it, or because I think that some people might say, oh, you're okay with this because even though I watched the original Battlestar, I wasn't such a huge Battlestar fan that it was my entire life, so that maybe I'm not as bothered. But I V was really one of my things. It was really one of my things, and I was totally fine with the reboot. It didn't last, but I was interested to see what they would do. I wasn't hostile to it, even though it was new and different. Although I hated the Avengers movie, the Mrs. Steed, Mr. Steed, Mrs. Peel Avengers movie. I thought that was really bad, but I thought it was just poorly done, And I thought it was poorly done. I didn't like that. So maybe I'm okay with some things, but I have to figure out where the line is. But when I'm okay with something, when I'm not okay with something, when am I okay? Am I okay with change? When am I not okay with change? I need to think about that. There are many things that people didn't like because I know that people were really mad about Mass Effect 1 because it had third-person shooter elements. They thought that RPGs should never have real-time combat in any way. But I was fine with it. I thought it was okay. Some people didn't like Dreamfall, The Longest Journey, because there was a stealth elements in it, and they didn't feel like point-and-click adventure should ever have stealth elements, but I was okay with that. So I think I'm okay with some things. Did they relaunch V as a campy Get Smart style show instead of a dark drama? No, they did not. They did not. They did not. I think they tried to take it seriously. I mean, they tried to remake it for the present day, and I think they couldn't just recopy the old one. Why recopy the old one if you could just watch the old one? So, I mean, I think they tried to... I mean, you can argue whether or not it was successful or not as a reboot. It was canceled after a season, so I suppose it wasn't. But, I wasn't mad about it. I was interested to see what they were going to do. Well, the 80s V tried to take itself seriously, too. Yeah, totally, Krellin. I totally agree with you. I think that they both tried to take themselves seriously in their own way. And that Avengers movie, I just thought was... I just didn't like it. I think that there was a lot of things I didn't like about it. I didn't think it was good. I just did not think it was good, and I did not like it. I just think that they didn't understand what the original show was about. And I think that and I also think that the changes they made also didn't make a lot of sense. I get that they were we want to make a dark... Yeah, no, I didn't like it. Dear Mr. Erickson, I wanted to let you know that your son Chris got into a small fight with my son Harry Sorber and his friends after school this week. Chris claimed they were saying inappropriate things about you, but Harry is not that kind of child, and only knows you through me. As you might know, Harry's an honor student and a decorated Boy Scout. Maybe you should talk to Chris about his behavior. If this bullying continues, I'll be forced to speak to his school. Sincerely, Mr. Brett Sorber. We're talking about the Avengers movie with Ralph Fiennes as Mr. Steed and Uma Thurman as Mrs. Peel. And I thought Ralph Fiennes did a good job as being Mr. Steed, but I didn't like what they were doing with...
This is my worst report card. I'm doing better now.
Ooh. D minus D, C, C plus A. 2015. Yeah, sometimes it can be really cool, right? And then sometimes it is less cool. Yeah, sometimes it can be cool. Yeah. What is this? Secret decoder. Let's look.
Maybe I can use this to read the map.
Okay. Yeah, it was not good.
Now I can use this to reveal the full map to my next adventure.
Yeah. Yeah. I worry about that, right? I worry about that. Let's look at our baseball cards.
These are my favorite baseball players, even if I don't understand the stats.
Noah Raymond, John McClanahan, Scott Cicero. Let's look at our school letters again.
This is my worst report card.
A D in phys
I'm doing
ed
better
is
now.
bad. That's bad. Yeah, it's not great. It's not good. Doobie was more 2000s. Yeah, it didn't have the dystopian grit of the original, and I was fine with it because the writing does not live in a vacuum. I assume that's going to how you finish that sentence. Yeah. And I was like, you know, I'll see what they do. Like, yeah. And I feel comics at least established properties keep feeling vital by reinterpreting stories. Yeah.
Dad keeps telling me this is a girl's doll. So what?
Yeah.
She's the Ice Queen.
Dad's got some ish. That's all.
That's Noctarius' son.
Real
Who
talk.
looks like his dad.
For the real time, I thought everyone got A's in phys ed all the time. Yeah. No. I wonder why he didn't. Like, what happened that he didn't? You know?
A fortress looks safe since we last talked.
Let's check in with our Sky Pirate.
Sky Pirate, what's the situation
Check it out.
since your last report? Did the storm cause any damage? No, Captain. The magnetic field protected us from any harm. We're lucky to have you. Keep up your good work.
Yeah, you know, Krillin, you're really making me think about when are the times when I don't like it when things change, and when are the times that I do, and what might that be about? It might be important to note that I've never been into comics, but I have enjoyed particular animated comic properties. That's interesting. I also didn't think it was possible to get less than an A
Maybe
in
I
phys
should
ed
get a butler.
unless you skip.
British. I had to rescue my old cereal bowl
Like
after
Batman.
Dad used it for an ashtray. Gross.
But that one never really says Batman 2, Batman 3, etc. I wonder about this. It's Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, the Batman, all different takes on Batman. I need to think about this, Krellin. Like, you're challenging my brain. You're making me think, what do I think about this? Because I don't know what I think about it, and I want to figure this out. I imagine we're getting music here, but we can't hear it. That's nice. Let's leave. So, I like the new Star Wars, but I didn't like the reboots because I thought the writing was bad. I know, the music is great. Looks spicy. Yeah. The comic, however, is just Batman. It spans many different genre changes. That's true. What do we have? So, what do we have? Looks like Snowmancer wants us. I can stop him. So I somehow have to stop Snowmancer, and I need to get the buried treasure. Neo, how are you? Neo. I know, Jer, but that's why I thought it was important to point out that I don't like comics. Oh, that's interesting. I could. Mantrod is still hiding. Okay. Hey, Neo, I really want to think about this. This is a thing that I want to ponder a bit more.
Dad won't fix this one because it's too dangerous to fix.
Right now we're thinking about, I started to reread some of my Hawkeye comics. Neo, right now we're talking about change versus staying the same in...
I bet the ice giants are watching me. Waiting.
So we're thinking about staying the same or changing in things. Like when things are rebooted, how do we feel about it?
Oh my god. The lake demon is rising.
Oh, good, I'm glad. You're going to be up here next weekend, right? Oh, spiritual sequels. Because here's the thing, sometimes Hawkeye from that. It's like sometimes I don't like reboots and then sometimes I do. Right? So how do I feel? Like I'm still working this out.
Seek the magic key to unlock the
I'm trying to
portal
figure
to
out-
another dimension.
Oh, I don't have keys. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I'm like... See, the thing what's interesting about this topic for me is I always think it's important to find moments when you may or may not be a hypocrite. Magpie Mirror Test, when I think Bioshock is a piss-poor spiritual sequel to System Shock, it at least didn't call itself System Shock 3. I should probably reread Sex Criminal and catch up.
These boxes been here forever.
I have keys. Oh, I have car keys. That's what I have. Yeah, I am... Let's...
I can't go to Mantroid's planet without finishing my costume.
Okay, fine. We have to finish his costume, and
It's not safe out there. Yeah, Dad. I know.
So you see name continuity as setting expectations sort of a thing? I wonder. That'd be a succinct summation. Huh. So, but would you also say that you don't like your expectations to be... that, like, you have fixed expectations? Would that be a thing also? So, for example, I might have... I'm okay with my expectations being challenged. An alliterative analogy. Alright, so we don't have everything we need. There are things we don't yet have. What is a name? A rose by enter the name would still smell as sweet. But maybe you'd charge less for it. I don't know. So we do not have everything we need. We are still looking for... we haven't finished our costume? And so I have to figure out what it is that we haven't gotten yet. Maybe I can try to... oh. And yes, he did. I need a fancy mask. I do need a fancy mask. Not if you call those stench blossoms. Bart Simpson. Shall I... I'm not going to put the car keys there yet. Let's look at these phone numbers.
Chris, these are the most important numbers for you on this list. Oh, yeah.
Dead
Cool
cell
story,
phone.
Dad.
689-6372. 689-6372. We're looking for a mask. We need to be we need to get a mask. There are books.
Let's check this out.
Cities of the Pain. 50 Western movies to die for.
Ooh, that looks scary. I should read that.
Oh! Drummer Boy, did we get a resub? What? Hey, Drummer Boy. Let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name.
I wonder why Dad never hangs out with Nick anymore.
The first letter of the name, it treated like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Drummer boy, bo bummer boy, banana, fana, fo fummer boy, fee, fi, mo mummer boy. Drummer boy. Thank you for the resub. It is much appreciated. I appreciate it very much. I'm 7th level and only have 66
I wish I could have gone on a hike with Mom.
Oh, secret hiking trails of Oregon.
This has to be Mom's. She liked art.
Mark Jefferson. Isn't he that creeper from the first game? Creeper. So we don't have what we need. Let's see if we can unlock the cell phone. You have a lot of syllables, but I'm working on...
I need a PIN code. What is it?
Yeah, what is it? I don't know yet. Let's use the lap computer.
There's my hot dog man.
I guess I'm thinking too literally, but for me it depends if the quality of the revamped sequel is good or better than the original. Yeah, this is pretty easy to quantify in video games with remakes having added content. Yeah, I think for me that's also a thing.
I can't see Dad selling homes.
You want to play with Hot Dog Man? Take a picture of your kid covered with mustard. What? And send it over. Weird. Yeah, I think that quality is really important. So, For example, Aliens is in a different genre than Alien. Yeah, that's right. So Alien was a horror film and Aliens was an action film, and so those were really in some ways two different genres, but I was totally fine with that. Like, I was okay with that real sort of shift. Or, The Wire, season 1 was about one thing, and then season 2 was a totally completely different thing, and I was okay with that as well. But I'm sure there are things that I'm not okay with. Get real about your future, become a realtor today. Ooh, hi, Nightbot.
Whoa, is he getting us tickets again? Best dad ever.
I don't really mind the In Exile Bard's Tale from 2004. That's about right, because it did make it clear it was something separate from the, I imagine the last word there was original? Oh, HeroCon.
That would be a blast being a freight hopper. Choo-choo.
Recently, our Beaver Creek field offices have received multiple complaints about unruly teenage freight hoppers in the area. They have a minor reputation around the Northwest, so please do not let them provoke you into a confrontation. Instead, if you encounter any problem or situation involving this group, please report it immediately to your supervisor. If you have any questions, please contact me by email or during office hours. Doesn't Resident Evil 1 and 2 similar to Alien? Oh, Whereas this Bard's Tale 4 is calling itself the fourth in the series, with a subtitle just like the others. Typing blind.
Oh, those are Dad's pages.
Oh. Hey, wait, let's read it. Stat World. No. There's no pin there. What do we think his pin is? And yet it doesn't really fit in the series. It's got a setting name of Skara Brae. It references the villains from the other 3 games. That is a little creepy, isn't he? So, we really need to find our... The setting doesn't even have gnomes, hobbits, and half-orcs anymore, and dwarves are something completely different from dwarves. Oh, that's interesting. Do they give any indication as to why that might be? So what do you think?
Chris, these are the most important numbers for you on this list. Oh, yeah.
Why don't we try
Cool story, Dad.
6372 and see if Dad uses his phone number for his pen? 6372? 6372? I kind of get the thing from Thief Deadly Shadows, though I find it better than the previous. See, I really liked 63... I also think it's tricky with video games because... No, that wasn't it. There was an indirect reference that some gods remade the world, maybe? Oh! Yeah, that's a good idea. What's the number on the basketball trophy? Hello, basketball trophy.
Dad was so popular.
2005? Okay, we're gonna try that, but that's gonna be super sad if that's the case. I seem to recall Thief of Fate had some plot about different worlds and remaking the universe and such.
Dad never smiles like that anymore.
2005. Okay, we're gonna try 2005 as his pin number, and if that is his pin number, I'm going to be so sad for him. Like, it will be sad. Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. Yeah. Oh, good. It is not. That is not the right number. I'm really glad that was not the number, because I would be so sad for our life if that was the case. So, okay, I can think of a time when I was really incensed by a change. I'm never going to guess it, so I just have to find it, right? That's what I have to do. I have to find it, I assume. Okay. I could brute force it. Let's do a check to make sure we have everything that we could imagine. So I'm thinking about a time, I do remember a time when I was incensed by change and refused to have anything to do with the changed thing. And actually, I find it embarrassing now to my
We
behavior.
never use this door in winter because of the snow.
So I was a kid. I was super young, right? I was probably this kid's age, maybe. And one of my favorite games to play in the arcade was Mario Brothers. I loved Mario Brothers. I thought it was the best. It was awesome. I was happy with my life. Loved Mario Brothers. Hey, Grinny. And when Super Mario Brothers came out, oh, maybe the year the kid was born? Hey, Grinny, how are you doing? What is up and how is it going? What is all of the happiness? It's going well. We're in a moment where we're trying to figure out what's happening with our life.
That's better.
At the moment, let's turn it on.
Light on.
Let's see if we can see anything new and different. It doesn't look like it. Turn it off. Right, so with Super Mario Brothers, when Super Mario Brothers came out, I'm learning Mandarin, and I think via reading the rule book to the Firefly. Oh.
I'm too old to be measured now. Right?
7 years old, so he was born in 2007. We could try that. We could try 2007. For the record, Trooper, Super Mario Brothers wouldn't count to my objections because it's Super Mario Brothers, not Mario Brothers 2. See, but I was as a kid, I was incensed. I was like, what the heck is this? This is not at all in the same genre. This is not the same. I loved my Mario Brothers, and this is different, and I hate it. And I hated it, but I was also like 10, and
Dad never told me he had a new friend.
And I feel like
that's sweet. Dad got fired.
No.
That's when he started working for the railroad.
Oh, let's look at the basketball, maybe.
Dad used to always talk about this basketball.
Do you watch ContraPoints? Here's a free hint. The pin isn't for numbers. Oh. Well, that's interesting. The pin isn't for numbers. Huh.
That was cool.
Has anyone played Noblest?
I like vinyl.
Or Chuba's Wish
I hope Dad keeps Mom's stuff forever.
Oh, are they really? I have Noblest, but I haven't played it. And I've not played Chuba's. I know that's the I'm not gonna steal a cigarette. That is one of the non-dice rolling games. It's in the Humble Bundle right now. I know somebody on Reddit.
Dad was so angry at the police. I remember Dad. Jeez.
Oh, I remember 2 recent media changes, Teen Titans Go and Ace Attorney 4. At first I hated the change. And now I love them. Interesting. Yeah, I just remember just hating the fact that they changed Mario Brothers to be something different. And of course, everybody loves Super Mario Brothers.
I know this drawing sucks, but it's cool that Dad put it here.
Well, I go to the RPG Reddit page, and this is a person who does not like randomization in their RPGs at all. And so they really like Chubos because there's no randomization. It's all, and so I know of it as a person who really loves, because there's somebody who really loves that particular game. Oh, hey, there's stickers.
I can't believe Dad let me put these stickers here. Maybe he likes them too.
Now, I don't hang out in Reddit places that are super toxic, so I don't know. Oh, makeup.
Ooh, now I can use that makeup from Halloween.
Oh, we're gonna make a mask. Mask. We've got it, my friends.
No one will guess my secret identity now.
Nice. We did it.
My suit is almost ready. After I get some paint.
Wait, wait, I'm not done? Wait, I thought I was done. Apparently I'm not done. I need paint? Really?
Now that's a superhero.
I'm interested because it's diceless. Might be good for game variety. Yeah, it's it's one of the big diceless games, and also Amber, but I don't have Amber, but I do have Nobilis, but I don't have Amber. And, alright, so apparently I need paint. Apparently I need paint. Trophy, walkie-talkie, DVDs, drawing.
Every superhero team needs a supervillain team.
What do you think? Let's see. There's a few RPG things I've been wanting to do. Set up a home game, maybe start a Western Marches game on the Legion server. Oh, you know, I just bought a game that I bought for a reason. My problem with Chubo is that it incentivizes hogging up the spotlight.
Shark Stinger is looking for victims.
Play 7C? Maybe superhero game?
Look out! Here comes the evil car!
Yeah.
Ah!
So...
That pedestrian better get out of the way.
Or experienced players who are really good at, oh, let's intervene. Intervene. Save the person.
That was your last ride, Shark Stinger.
Yes, Captain Spirit saved us.
Woo.
You'll never run over anybody again.
So, I think, well, let's just on the TV. We have things we have to figure out. Captain Spirit.
Yes.
I see you with your remote control. So, I just picked up this game, and I don't yet know what I think about it, because I'm not quite certain there's, what I would do. I don't know. Right, for a kid who lost his mom to a car accident, the Shark Stinger
I hope the Flying Fortress is safe after the snowstorm.
And this is the thing, I don't know how he lost his mom. Maybe it was a car accident, but maybe it wasn't. I have a lot of questions. We don't know yet. We still are in the mystery. Well, Portland HeroCon. Alright, so that was those places. Yeah, speculating like, I'm with you on the speculation, but, I mean, it could be, I mean, I don't even know. Let's talk to Dad. Maybe he'll give us the pin. Oh. Let's look at him. He's asleep.
I hate seeing him like this.
Yeah. Should we wake him up? Okay, let's look. We need to get the 2 parts of the map. I feel like we've done it. Let's go back outside. Oh, maybe we can let's make food? Let's make food? We have the map part. So the thing is, how do we use our map parts?
I've never seen a beaver around here.
Because we can access our inventory and we have oh, there was a map thing in the room. We can do that. That's what we can do. That's right. The other half is in our bedroom. Yes. I remember it. We can do that. And we have the car keys. Right, I want to talk about this RPG. Secret map. Look.
Time for Captain Spirit to put these pieces together.
Yes. Decipher.
Time for Captain Spirit to put these pieces together.
Oh, right. So I want to tell you about this video, this RPG that I picked up, and so I can see what I think about it. It's
I have to place it right.
I know. What do I think about this? Hold on. there are a couple of marks. Let's see. Where am I going to put this? So, while this is happening, this RPG, I just picked it up. I got it, the PDFs of it, because it said that it was going to be like an S... Yeah, maybe line up the ones? There's a 4, there's a 3, 3, 4, there's a 2 on the map, there's a 1, 2, right? It says, like, there's a 1 here, a 2 here, a 3, and a 4. So here is... So that looks like it's set up, right? So that's rotating it so it's the right direction. Maybe if I do this, 1.
The treasure map is
There we
not
go.
secret anymore. It's mine.
And if you can encourage teams with many players. So I got it. So it looks like... as Doom? Secret map.
The treasure map is not secret anymore. It's
Yeah.
mine.
So flying... So the thing is, moon base, base vessel... Here's... I don't even know where your map is, my friend. Well, we did that, but I think we have to... Okay, so we have to find the way. So let's look at this map again.
The
I'm gonna
treasure
queue up
map
this
is
game.
not secret anymore. It's mine.
Okay, Sea of Darkness might be the... So the Sea of Darkness, that is the lake. The Flying Fortresses are Treehouse. The 1, home base 2, 3, 4. X marks the spot, I assume. So we go out the front door, around, and it's going to be in that pile of stuff by the... Okay, I think we know where it is. I think I know where it is. I think I can find it. We're going to go outside. So this game... Bad. You want to tell me something? No? All right. So this game is called Dark Shadows, Cold Shadows. And I picked it up because it said that it was going to be... I don't know. I don't know. It said that it was going to be like a sort of a gritty Le Carré sort of espionage game, which I thought was like very exciting. And so I was hoping to find... It looks like it's here from the map. Junk pile.
The snow... Ooh, now I have the map to the Maze of Doom.
Yes. We're going to enter. This is it, I think. So, it said it was going to be really, right, like a gritty espionage game. And I was like, oh, I'll pick up new rules for a gritty espionage game. But, giving a quick look through them, I don't know yet what I think about them. They're heavy narrative, and I don't know... Oh. Let's go left? We're going left. Into the maze. Oh, this is our Labyrinth of Doom. Okay, we're gonna go left again. Because... Go right?
You better look at that map again.
You're right, I had better look at the map again. This is what this is for. We're gonna have to leave. Go and look at the map again. We're gonna look at the map again. Okay. We'll take care of it. Okay. Looking at the map. We're good. So it's a narrative game. It's like heavy narrative mechanics. And the way it works is you gather D6s and you get a certain number of them, and it seems like from the way it's describing, you can get a lot of them. And anytime you take a risk that you want to do something that might be risky. If it's not risky, and there are certain things that count as being risky, so anything that
The
will affect
treasure
the
map
plot.
is not secret anymore. It's mine.
Okay, so 1 is left, 2 is right, 3 is left, 4 is left. That's what it is. So it's left, right, left, left. Left, right, left, left. Don't let me forget that. Left, right, left, left. Left, right, left, left. So left, right, left, left. So in the game, there is a game master, but it starts with the players deciding what agency they work for and what resources the AJ can give them. So they decide everything about the agency they work for. They work it all out. They make your character. You can gather D6s based on things, and you want to roll a 10. And if you are successful at rolling a 10, you get to narrate what happens. And if you are not successful at rolling the 10, the narrator gets to narrate what happens, the GM. So, and it doesn't look like it's that hard to get a 10, because it looks like you can generate, like, you can get up to 7 dice. You can get a lot of dice in there. So, it seems like it's just a game where the players just say what they want to happen. Which, you know, I suppose there's a little bit of... And then if you, like, so let's say you have, like, 7 dice, you don't think you need 7 dice to get the 10, you can sort of keep 4 and use the other 3 to do extra dictations of the universe. No? So, I just wonder, like, why do you even need a... I feel like you probably don't even need it. I'm not quite sure what the GM does in that game. I have to read through it to see how it goes, but, you know, I have questions. I mean, I could imagine you could probably just not have a GM at that point in time. And just narrate how you want it to go? Oh. Hey, the treasure's mom. Oh. Playing video games with mom. I assume she must be dead, right? Well, technically there is a GM in the game. There's not just, yeah, but, I mean, I would imagine you probably just don't need one at all. Just the players decide what they want to have happen and just have it happen. Oh, poor kid. I'm sorry, kid.
Mom was so pretty. I miss Mom's smile.
I assume she must be dead, right? I mean, right? No? Yeah, I mean, I think that it could just very easily be, just don't have a GM and just decide what you want to have happen in the story.
Dude, the freaking key should be inside the house.
Okay. Where? Let's see if we can find this key. I thought oh, we'll look in there's a key bowl. Let's look in the key bowl. Let's see if it's there. Because maybe, right? Yeah? Is to follow the CZEG. Which principle is that? EGE principle? I don't want to put car keys there. See, there's the trinket bowl, and I can put car keys there, but I can't take them. they're not keys there. Tell me, Magpie, tell me about this principal. Cell phone, laptop. Grocery list, fridge. I mean, we can open the fridge and see if there are keys in there. Sometimes we put keys in fridges.
Oh, vomit.
Oh, let's trash this takeout, shall we? Maybe power trash.
Zap! The awful green things are flushed into space.
Or inside Dad's... See, it's not in Dad's key bowl. Where... We can check his room again, maybe?
Dad doesn't want to set up Christmas decorations yet. Makes him think of Mom.
Turn it off. Oh, hey, look! Stickers.
This is a hidden message from Captain Spirit.
Nice. Good. I approve of it. But we're gonna turn the lights back on. Alright, so we have... I feel like, have we walked everywhere? Seen there's food, but I don't think making food is going to give us... business? Oh, good. Yes, please explain. I want to hear about this.
I've never seen a beaver around here.
I've passed the key. Key. No. Newspaper. So it doesn't seem to be on the table. It doesn't seem to be here. I can put car keys, but that's not... It's kind of hidden in plain sight. Keys. Door, light switch. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Alright, so I have walked all around this room, and I did not see a key situation. Books, photo, books. Phone, I'll put car keys. So I just put the car keys back. I can take the car keys. Basketball, whiskey bottle, Dad passed out, stat book, stove, dinosaur toy, magazine, flat screen TV.
Why does he drink that if it just makes him mad?
This is not a big apartment. I don't want to wake him up just yet, because I'm afraid that if I wake him up, he'll be mad. So, the keys are in the house, but I don't see them. Okay, what about, are they here? No. Looking up. I can add ice cream.
Let's see.
I'll add ice cream.
What do we need?
Just saw him. we go. Looking up. So the I think it's pronounced Shag principle is developed by Paul Shag. I am looking up. I am looking up. Oh, hey, garage key. What? We'll just take that.
Mine.
Tell me about this, Mag. Tell me about the Paul. Thank you. So ridiculous. By Paul Shag. Shag. That seems that makes sense. Paul Shag. And what does it do? No, it is fine. No worries. I'm not even upset. I'm not even upset. Not even upset. I feel like we're gonna need to be in here for the paint.
Huh? What made that noise?
Let's turn on the light switch. Yes. Okay. There's something in here.
Mom and Dad always talked about how they met at school.
Huh. Emily Wyatt and Charles Erickson, Eugene State College, 2005. It's an RPG principle that states that players don't have as much fun setting their own obstacles. Huh. Well, it's interesting because in Cold Shadows, maybe they don't set their own obstacles, but they set up everything else, right? They get to if I could say there's a villain in the room and they roll, and you're like, okay, then I beat up the villain and I win. And like you can just basically roll that 10 and I'm not sure if I believe it, but I think it's an important design challenge. Yeah. Of course, I mean, in Fiasco you sort of do, because there is no GM. Any kind of GM-less system, I would imagine any kind of GM-less story system, the players are going to be setting up their own obstacles, because there is no GM doing it for them. Right, like Fiasco, you set up your own obstacles. Microscope, you set up your own obstacles. I imagine also Downfall, you set up your own obstacles. Anything where you don't have a GM, the players are going to have to do it. There's a villain in the room. I tickle the villain, and he turns good, and we're friends now. Yeah, you could totally do that, right? I mean, because if you roll your dice and get a 10, you can just say that, and it will be true. The only thing you can't do is say no. Apparently, it's this game. There's a whole thing. They're like, when you narrate, you can only do yes and yes but. So you cannot say no in your narration. So it's it's one of those things where it's all yes and if you roll your dice and you succeed in getting 10 on your die roll, then as a player you get to dictate whatever happens, success, failure, whatever you want to happen. Yeah, so you could say yes, and I tickle the villain and he turns good and we're friends now. At least I think you can. That's how it's sort of described. I have to go and read the... Well, I don't know. Fiasco's a lot of self-destruction. I don't know about... Like, in Fiasco... Almost every time I played Fiasco, players seem to set up their own problems and kind of mess themselves up a lot. And also fail. Like, there's a lot of, just making a mess of everything. Right? Yeah. Never judge two books by their covers is the motto of this odd couple from Eugene, each of whom is making local waves in their respective fields, and why we're showcasing them in this week's Neighborhood Watch. Emily Wyatt is a cartoonist whose witty work about her strange life has been featured in print and the web, even in the pages of this paper. She hates all sports by her own claims, yet is engaged to Charles Erickson, a local basketball star who some say is headed to the Oregon Ducks. Ironically, they met at the library and found true love among the book stacks while helping each other study for their torturous finals. Oh, sorry, I was doing some Googling and found this. The Czech principle says that when one person is the author of both the characters... Yes, Fiasco is also explicitly about failing, this is true. Is the, of both the characters... Magpie, that's where you got cut off after both the characters. Finish the thought. It's, I'm math and she's art, says the shy, blushing Charles, clearly a man in love. which are actually the same from opposite sides, adds Emily with a warm smile, taking her new fiancé's hand. Did they get engaged in high school?
It was weird having my mom as my kindergarten teacher, but fun.
Oh.
My first picture, it looks so tiny and weird. Maybe I'm an alien baby.
Maybe you are an alien baby. Magpie, finish that thought.
This is where Mom went to school before we came here.
What's it say? Dear Mrs. Emily Erickson, as principal of Blackwell Academy, I wanted to personally reach out and thank you for your continued support of our art program to our prestigious school. We love displaying your work along with a long list of other alumni. We all have fond memories of you here, so thank you for thinking of us, and we hope you'll come visit the campus soon and see how your contribution keeps our dream alive. The Czech principal says that when one person is the author of both the character's adversity and its resolution, play isn't fun. Oh, well, hold on a second. That would imply that when the GM is the author of both the character's adversity and resolution, play isn't fun. But I think a lot of traditional RPGs, if we're going to use that terminology, the GM is the author of both... Oh, thanks, Sal. Thank you. But I think in a lot of traditional, if you want to use that term, RPGs, the GM is the author of the adversity and the resolution, right? So in a very trad version, the GM would say, there's this problem, here's the problem, and the player will say, oh, well, can I do this thing? And the GM will say, roll the dice, and then we'll roll the dice, and the GM will tell you, that's what this die roll means. And so I don't know if in that traditional model, the player is the author of the resolution. Most traditional RPGs are very skeptical of the GM writing only one solution to the problems they create. I would say the dice are the resolution. Well, but what I'm saying, Colonel, is I don't think that in the traditional RPG the player is the author of the resolution.
Mom didn't go to art school because of me, but she was already an amazing artist.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't know if I'm saying it out loud, and I don't know if I 100% believe it. Also disagree. The GM sets the trap. The player decides how to deal with the trap. But in a very trad sense, the GM then tells them what happens, right? And like I think you can see that distinction when you look at more narrative-based games, right? So, for example, in Cold Shadows, the GM can say, there is a villain sneaking up on you. So there's the GM could say, there is a person sitting in the chair that you need to get information from, and they're not budging. And the problem, of course, here, the adversity is that there's a person with information, you need to get the information. So the player says, okay, I use my interrogation roll. I roll a 3, right? And then the GM tells you what happens. The GM says, okay, you roll a 3, so what happens is you get him to talk a little bit. He says these 4 things, right? So there's a way in which the player doesn't actually author the resolution of that adversity. They roll the dice, and then the GM tells them what happens. In Cold Shadows, the GM might say, there's a person, they're sitting there, they have the information you need, they're not telling you, what do you do? And then what happens is that the player will roll the dice, gets a 10, and says, okay, I'm the player, this is what happens. I walk up to them, I say, you're going to tell me what's going to happen, or else I'm going to go and find your mother, who I already know, like I know that your mother lives in Sheboygan, and if you don't tell me the information, I'm going to go and get her. And then the villain, so frightened by the fact that I know information about where his mother is, tells me everything that I need to know, right? So that's the player then authoring the resolution. Hey, Ice Bunny. Right? So like in Cold Shadows, the player literally authors the resolution to the adversity. They just say exactly what happens. From the article I'm reading by Vincent Baker, I think the author agrees with your current interpretation. But the player is the author of the resolution. Their successful action is the resolution. The GM is just editing their authoring. And that the goal is shared narrative. Right, so Baker wants shared narrative authority, but I don't think a lot of traditional games have shared narrative authority in that way, right? Because the players can't take control over the world state. And also the thing is, the GM can say, no, that roll's not good enough. Oh, you didn't miss it. Wait, dear Emily, we received your This is such an interesting topic. I want to think more about this. Dear, we received your letter of withdrawal and resignation, and first wanted to congratulate you on your forthcoming child. While we are truly happy for you and your family, we're also selfishly sorry to lose one of our most promising students and artists. Your unique and witty illustrations have been well received on campus and in the school paper, so we expect to see more of your work with us and others. Hopefully, when you're ready, you'll consider coming back to Eugene State to finish your art degree and further inspire us. If you have any questions, please contact us anytime. Let's take a look at the infamous Tomb of Horrors. It is the player's choice to climb into the demon mouth. But you should stop playing games on stream. You should just stream our weird topic. This is true, because the game is distracting me.
I remember when Mom drew that, and Dad couldn't stop laughing.
Good morning. Good night, handsome. Or good night, and then, hey, honey, you got cold again. I told you to eat more fruit.
I don't get this one. I'm too young.
Hunt, hoo-ha. What does this say? It's your turn, Mr. Officer. What's up, buddy? I've seen a YouTuber run a book club work like that. For a GM in Classic RP, he does not know the ending, and neither does the players. This is true.
Now I can color Captain Spirit just like my drawing.
This is true. In a classic gamist RPG, also simulationist, right? You wouldn't know the ending, and neither do the players. Nice. Nice. He is a magical girl. That was awesome. Paul Shig is the author of My Life with Master.
Yes, it's actually Captain Spirit to the rescue. And it's time to visit Mantroid's home planet for a change.
Oh, a combination
Dad
lock.
used a padlock. He wants to keep me out.
Oh, we're going to unlock this. This is going to be 2005. Because this is where he obsesses about his old
Yes!
days. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Hello, magical girl. Oh, what is all this? Hey, firecrackers.
Thanks for storing my explosives, Chief.
Let's take them. We're gonna take the firecrackers.
Now I'm ready to rock.
Although Captain
Sorry,
Marvel did the
Dad.
Test Race and Secrets thing. Maybe. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah, she was killed in a hit and run. Police are seeking witnesses to a fatal hit and run that occurred December 16, 2014. I mean, it's also the year he met his wife, so it's, yes, that's true. On Mantle Street in Asteroid Drive, the victim, identified as Emily Erickson, 28, of Beaver Creek, Oregon, was apparently walking from her stranded car when she was struck head-on by an unidentified speeding vehicle. She is survived by a husband and son who were not on the scene at the time. Captain Anderson says that the toll cameras may hold important clues. We're treating this as a case of vehicular homicide. Anybody with information regarding the incident should call the anonymous Beaver Creek hotline.
I know Dad spent a lot of money on the funeral. A lot.
In loving memory of Emily Erickson, 28, beloved wife, mother, and daughter, departed our world far too soon, December 16, 2014, in Beaver Creek, Oregon. Emily was born in Eugene, Oregon, January 25th, 86, to Peter and Kristen Wyatt. Yeah, it is a sketchy death, isn't it? A passionate artist since kindergarten, she was near the top of her class at Eugene High School, winning various local art competitions and a prize scholarship to the prestigious Blackwell Academy in Arcadia Bay, Oregon. After graduation, she went back to Eugene and married her college sweetheart, college sweetheart, Charles Erickson. Emily and Charles moved to Beaver Creek, Oregon in 2007, where she later began a rewarding career teaching kindergarten and inspiring young people in the arts. Emily and Charles were also blessed with a wonderful son, Chris, born February 8th, 2007. Emily's honest and humorous online comic strips about her family life brought her humble recognition. She is survived by her husband Charles, their son Chris, and her parents Peter and Kristen. Funeral services are planned for 12 December 20, Eugene Will Hill Cemetery, a reception to follow. Friends and family are welcome and encouraged to pay their respects. The hit and run, they do, but it's set up to be, and also clearly the dad thought it was a little bit mysterious because I wonder if the, I don't know, he wouldn't do that.
Grandma and Grandpa were so nice. I wish we saw them more.
Yeah, it does turn me a little bit more like a murder than an accident, or something suspicious. I mean, it could be just very normal, but there's a way in which the kind of mundane ends up being framed as suspicious. Dear Charles, thank you for your lovely note and flowers for Kristen's birthday. They always mean more coming from you. We miss you and would love to see how Chris is growing. Pardon me. Like you, we also still miss Emily every day, every hour and minute. And we know that grief is part of your life, so always know that we think of you often. We're always here for you, like you were there for us, forever. Please stay in touch and let's make plans to meet soon. Your family and are always in our hearts and prayers. Love, Peter. No, it is not. Thank you, Sal. It's not, but it is a video game, and video games often sort of take these things and make them seem like they could be suspicious. But it's entirely possible that it's not. But it feels just a little. Okay. There's also a stranded card, and it could be completely mundane. It really could. But, you know.
Here I come, Mantroid.
I am suspicious. This is true.
Come on, let's get going. This is Captain Spirit. You copy? Are you there, Sky Pirate? Captain Spirit, I read you loud and clear. Are you sure you want to go on this dangerous mission? Don't worry about me. Mantroid is the one in danger. Gotta do a quick system check first.
I hope you'll be okay.
Instrument panel, check. Force field, check. Proton missiles, check. Escape pod, check. Windshield wipers, check. Everything looks good. Start the launch.
Don't do it.
We're going faster than light speed. What's that ahead? Oh no! Meteor shower! Turn on the force field! Too late! Emergency! SOS! Crash landing! Ah!
Yes, Val Viper, it is a go. I too am so hyped. I am so hyped by it.
I wonder how many ships Mantroid has crashed on this planet. Never mind. I landed safe. Time to explore!
I'm so hyped, Val Viper. You don't even know. I'm so hyped.
The planet is so dark.
So good.
And the sky is so red.
Look at this kid.
Like blood. No wonder Mantroid lives here.
This is beautiful. That's gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I'm really excited.
How could anyone live here?
Right now it's about scheduling.
It's kind of sad and lonely.
Scheduling. We've got to figure out the schedule so we can figure out the cast. And what time will it be? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all... The sad part is that means the GURPS Partisans game is probably taking... It's going to take a backseat. But...
Something is coming. Or somebody.
Night Witches has an end... It has an end date.
Come to my planet.
Mantroid, show yourself, you coward!
It has it has a beginning, middle, and end, right? Like a full campaign I know, I'm so excited. A full campaign doesn't, like, it doesn't go on forever. It ends when, like, there are 6 duty stations. There are 6 duty stations, and each duty station has a limited number of missions. 6 for each duty station, except for the first one, which only has 3. And when you finish them, then you're done, right? So there is a... Oh, come on now, Mantroid. Stop that. No. Don't blame a kid. Don't blame a kid.
You're too weak to fight me, Captain Idiot.
This one right here?
This time, you won't get away from me.
It just came out. This year?
I don't have to get away because I'm everywhere.
This is where I think the car accident
Fight me instead of hiding.
This is, I think, where his mom died. Yeah, it is. This is where his mom died. Oh no, not at all. Are you kidding? Not at all. This is, That's right. This is where his mom died, everybody. Here's the thing, Val Viper, I'm easily distracted, and that is my life.
Can't win this. You're chasing ghosts.
Aw, kid.
I'm bored now. Let's finish this.
Speaking of Captain Marvel, I'm surprised at the end of the Captain Marvel film. Looks like it might be good. It might be.
Live.
The art design is really good. Get up, kid. I'm mashing the button. You can do it. You can do it. This is where his mom died. Asteroid. Oh, Mantroid. Mantis and Asteroid. Mantroid. Yeah, the trailer was really fun. Poor kid.
You will pay for what you did, Mantroid. I swear.
Poor kid. That's a bunch of roughness, you know? Evil is victorious because good is dumb. So we just have to destroy... I know, he does... Yeah, Evie, he really does. He needs some therapy for realsies. For realsies. Thanks, Darth Helmet. We're going to blow up our bad guy.
Now you are ready to battle with Captain Spirit.
And the dad needs it too, so bad. Like, there's a lot of therapy that needs to be had. You can do it. Yeah, I think it is.
Yes! So cool. Snowmancer almost froze the whole city until Captain Spirit melted him. For now.
So, my friends, we need to get into that phone and learn more about Mantroid and his supervillains, apparently. Let's go back up to our, Yeah, it was made out of cigarette butts, right? Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna go up there. So, Night Witches has like a beginning end, and what I'm going to do is next weekend I'm going to do a one-shot of Night Witches with some people that includes a Neo, and we're going to just do a 3-hour go and see how Noctired.
That's Noctarius' son. He looks like his dad.
Yeah, Neo's gonna be there, and we're gonna my goal for this playthrough is to run through a playthrough, get the mechanics to my fingers, but also to see how many missions we can do in one playthrough, like in one 3-hour session. if we can do 3 missions in 1 3-hour session, then that means the game will probably be done in 12 sessions. Although, with 4 players who are also improvisers, if we get improvisers, I can see them luxuriating a little bit and it being a little bit longer. It's a session -1. It's a session -1, Val Viper. That is what we're looking at.
Dad keeps telling me this is a
session
girl's
-1.
doll. So what? She's
Yeah.
the ice queen.
So I'm like but if we only get 2 missions done in 1 3-hour session, that's going to change the calculus.
The fortress looks safe since we
Right.
last talked.
So, we're going to look at our secret stash again. I think there's nothing in there too big.
Open sesame.
So, I'm just wanting to get a good sense of timing, because if we get good timing, then we can tell the potential cast how long it'll last, so they can make their... I don't think there's anything in here for me. So they can make their... You know, they can do the things they need to do. Old bowl.
I had to rescue my old cereal bowl after Dad used it for an ashtray. Gross.
My current estimation is between 12 and 16 sessions. Probably 14, but I really can't know until I do this. Basically, I'm going to do the session -1 next weekend, and then that will give me some base information with which to start help the process of casting and organizing. And then once the cast is set, we'll do an actual session 0, which my plan is to do a one-shot with characters that are not their final characters, that are different characters that that will be different, just like people who are different, so they can just try things out.
It's way too cold. Dad would say, shake it off, wimp.
Maybe your dad should be less of a jerk. How about that? That would be my thought. Dad should be less of a jerk. Do a session 0 where they play characters who are not their characters. And...
No way.
That's fine. And then that will give us a real good sense of how many missions they can get done in a time, and then we'll know for real about how long it'll take to finish it. I should take a salt tab. Just, that's it. Take a salt tab. That'll fix everything. So we're going back in the house now. We're gonna set up the range one more. Yeah, Dad has got, like, serious... and he's also an alcoholic, and he's got anger issues. And... not great. So my goal is to try to knock over the whole thing in one go.
Boom.
Did I get it? No. It's too far. No, this is contemporary. It's probably... it might be like 2015? 2016? But the game just came out.
Cycle that.
It's a little bit unclear how old this kid is. I think that I have to knock everything down in one go. That's what I think. Yeah, so I think that there's something really interesting about control in an RPG system, and how much even a GM has control over situations. I have questions. We're gonna do this. Wait. And one more, a little bit over. On. There.
Yes.
Oh, come on! I keep... Oh. One more. See, Sal knows what the... Sal, can I ask you a question about the, the pin for
Boom.
Dad's phone?
Blam. Recycle that.
Is it something that I can find? Is it information that I can find? That's my question. I like this little kid. He's a good kid. People should be nicer to him. I wonder if maybe I should aim a little bit higher. If I aim a little higher, maybe, like that.
Boom.
Did I get it? Oh, come on. Jer's like, technically, sort of. I mean, it could be, like, I somehow doubt that he would make
Yes. Pow. Boom.
the date
Bam.
of the mom's death
Recycle
the
that.
pin. Jer, I feel like you're telling me that it is not an easy one to get. I feel like you are suspicious. So, here we are. We need to do two things. Finish finding out about the supervillains. Find out more about them, and then get into the phone. Well, we could wake him up. Do you think we should? Can we just ask him? We're gonna ask him.
Dad, you sleeping?
Oh.
Hey, wake up. Dad, come on.
We're not getting a Christmas tree.
Huh? What? Who's there? Who's that?
Dad, it's just me, Chris.
Whoa, whoa. Hold on, buddy, okay? Jesus.
Dad!
Oh. Hey. Uh-oh.
Fuck!
Dad, are you okay?
Dang.
Do I look okay? No. I tripped. Can't even watch one goddamn game.
Oh, man.
Fuck!
Oh.
That's just great.
Oh.
Oh, I think I sprained my foot. Shit.
You probably shouldn't have woken him up.
Chris, why did you wake me up?
You told me to wake you up. I thought you said the pine tree.
Pine tree? I can't even walk in my own house, man.
You should be careful when you're, when you wake up.
Don't be a smartass, Chris. I'm not in the mood right now.
Yeah, Dad. Okay.
Dang.
Jesus Christ, who is that? Go answer. If it's some salesperson or some church group, you just close the door on them. It's nobody's business. This is our castle, and it's our family. Right?
Right.
Evie, I'm with you. Is that Grandma? Who is that? Can I help you?
Oh my, look at you.
Grandma.
What kind of costume is that?
I'm Captain Spirit.
Of course you are.
Oh,
We need all the superheroes
maybe
we can
social
get.
worker.
And how are you doing, Chris?
Good, Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh.
Just?
Cleaning the house.
Just, cleaning up the house and stuff.
On a beautiful Saturday like this, you should be playing instead. I even saw you clearing the snow out of the alley, so I hope you don't work all day.
Yeah,
Well,
neighbors.
it's laundry day. Dad's watching the game.
Yes.
so-
That makes sense.
That explains all the beer cans. Actually, I was going for a nice walk, but it sounded like the 4th of July over here. Is everything okay?
I'm gonna say Dad just fell, because that's true.
Oh, yeah. Dad just tripped and fell. But he's okay.
Sounds like he tripped over a whole bunch of beer cans, right? Okay, Chris. I think I've heard enough. I'm going to talk to Stephen about this.
What?
And we'll be back to chat with your father.
Wait. You don't... Please.
Listen, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Oh.
Okay? We want to help. You're not in trouble. You haven't done anything.
Oh.
Just stay put, and we'll come by in a little bit.
So what did that nosy bitch want?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing, huh? I was listening. I heard it all. You could have gotten rid of her.
I tried.
Man, I bet you wanted to tell her what a shitty dad you have. Huh.
No,
man.
she just wanted to say hi. I didn't say anything, Dad. I swear. Dad, please believe me.
Jesus, stop that whining. You're not a baby anymore. Oh, boo-hoo, Daddy. Believe me. Grow up.
Yeah.
You're just like your mom.
Yeah.
Every time I look at you, every time you talk,
Stop it.
I don't think she's talking about kidnapping.
I see your face. Why? And if it wasn't for you, she would have never taken the car that day.
Oh, no.
Never.
Wow.
Oh, hey,
Wow.
Chris, look, hey, I didn't mean that, buddy.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, you did.
No, listen,
Wow.
Chris.
Wow. Wow. You're the worst dad. I mean, here's the thing. I get that you're grieving, you know what I mean? But you need to, like, that's not okay. It's not an excuse, you know? Oh. 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 Yeah, exactly. That's where you get help like counseling. What? Missed the ground. Oh. All the sound is gone. This is super, like, what? To be continued. Huh. Huh. Well, so there were two things we didn't finish. So I suppose we didn't get a complete quote. Uh, yeah, I think there's licensed music there. That's the end. No, you think he died? I think he didn't. Well, it's ambiguous, right? One of two things happened. Either he died or he has superpowers. Yeah. I think it's sequel bait for Life is Strange 2 as well. Um, neighbor kids, if he why does he suddenly have neighbor kids if he didn't die? I did indeed miss the grabbing this time, but the tripped over some beer cans line is just yeah. It's the same. So that's the thing, right? See, that's the thing that Jer's point right there is the thing that I'm thinking about. Life is Strange 1 had a teen that could reverse time. So we are in a universe wherein people might develop superpowers. Oh, and the theory I've heard is that those neighbors are the ones with superpowers. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Magpie mirror test. I like that. Ooh. That. That I like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that a lot. I think maybe concussion plus extreme mental distress, tiny psychotic break. You didn't. Oh. I can think, but damn, I would have reacted violently to the crap dad said. Just hearing a character say that is so fucked up. Yeah, it's really messed up. Magpie, this idea that the kids have it? Yeah, we'll just have to play Life is Strange 2 to find out. But I thought that, yeah, that's what, Life is Strange Before the Storm, that's, another game, right? That's like a little, That's already out. Meaning kid feel hurt his head and starts to think he has powers. Could be that too. It could be that. Hmm. Fell, hurt his head and starts to think he has superpowers. Yeah, but Life is Strange 1 has time control powers, and that seemed to be real. I haven't played Before the Storm, right? That's a game that you can play. I haven't played that one yet. I should probably think about it. Right. Right. Okay, so Before the Storm is a multi-part prequel, which I should probably play. That's when they were younger, right? Aha. And so Life is Strange 2, I imagine, is going to be about these kids, maybe? I've seen the end of this game before, and yeah, it pisses me off right the fuck off. But as a kid with a violent and alcoholic father, I imagine father is what happens next. I mean, the thing is, I think it's very true to the ways in which kids cope, right? I mean, yeah? Yeah, I support you, Sal. Who did at one point legitimately accidentally break my younger brother's arm? I don't know. Tell me more about what you're saying about that, Sal. I feel like you have more of a thought there. There's more of a thought. Um, my folks drank too much. They weren't violent though, but they drank too much. Um, oh, just the way the neighbor lady acted. Yeah, I think I think the neighbor lady, something about neighbor lady puts you on edge. Yeah, I think it's the way in which you love and support your parents even if they are abusive alcoholics, and the idea of somebody coming in, is I think I'm glad that I missed the stream given the chat I saw before was finally able to log in. There was I will say that there was nothing super. You didn't see anything. Crit Witch, it deals with sort of an alcoholic abusive dad, and you never see the kid getting hit or anything like that, and they're able to sort of evoke this environment without no, I do not love and support my parents, no. So there's a well, yeah, but you wouldn't want your neighbor later taking you away from your parents, or would you? Well, you wouldn't want. Well, what she said, she didn't say she was going to kidnap the kid. She said that she and Steven were going to come and talk to the father, have a discussion with the father. Now, the worry being that might just make it worse, right? Um, that might set the violent parent on edge and make it worse for the kid. Would be the fear that if somebody says something, then it'll just be worse. But I think the neighbor had more of a sense of entitlement. That isn't going to turn someone around. Yeah, I kind of think she's going to call child services. Wouldn't. That's a whole new set of variables. That's things I can't deal with. I learned to deal with Dad. I haven't learned how to deal with neighbors. Got cut off. Yeah, I think that if you're a kid who what you do is you learn how to manage your parents and you get some kind of normalcy out of it, right? Like you know how your parents is what gets them violent, what doesn't, what they are when they drink. I haven't learned how to deal with this new lady. Like I don't think she was trying to help so much as trying to be the hero. Interesting. But no, I think a lot of people in abusive situations are like the better the devil you know than the one that you don't. I've got to. Okay. Yes, I will see you for Critical Role, Krellin, and yes, I will see you then. Good luck with the feeding. Don't let them freak out on you. But no, I think she wants to be the hero. She wants people to laud, praise on her. She wants to be told. Maybe, I don't know what a good person she is. She doesn't want to help the kid. I don't know. I think that she might just want to help the kid, right? That she's worried about the kid and she wants to help him. I think that I went through that to an extent. You don't want strangers barging in on your life, right? Because it's a life that you know. It may be violent and dangerous and scary, but at least you know it. And other people, you don't know other people, right? There's a way in which, right, you can be something harrowing at least becomes normal, and you don't know what the other things are. It's one of the reasons why people stay in abusive relationships. One of the reasons, not the only reason, and not for everybody. But that kind of normalcy and the coping mechanisms that you develop can, make it difficult to leave. I don't know. I don't know if I would read her as so sinister, self-serving. I mean, I would like to think that she really was worried about the kid. I had two brothers. My mom was around, so obviously it's different. And I had more things to worry about, yeah. But Mrs. Reynolds would have, she never really talked about the kid's welfare, but the dad's villainy. If she had ever tried to remove me from the home, that Mrs. Reynolds would have gotten bit and scratched and kicked. Well, yeah, because kids, they stay in their environment. Now, I will note, she didn't say she was going to kidnap the kid. She said she was going to come back and talk to the dad. That's what she said. Right, she didn't say, I'm going to come and sneak you away. She specifically said she was going to talk to the dad. So, I don't know what that conversation is going to be like. At all. But I know a lot of kids want to stay with their parents, even if those parents are dangerous for them. Because they're their parents. To Chris's mind, that's what she did say. See, I just read that from Chris being like, I don't want there to be any kind of trouble, because Dad will then freak out and beat me. Like, I'm afraid that if she, like, basically, because earlier, right, in the beginning, the dad said, did anyone ask you about the injury, right? And he was like, no. So I think that the dad has said to him multiple times that you can't tell anyone about what happened. Like, you can't say anything, you can't tell anyone. A lot of the don't tell people. Don't tell people. And so I think that he's very afraid of people. I think he's been told not to say anything about anything that happens in the house. And so I think that that is part of his coping mechanism, wanting to say, yeah, right, you don't tell anyone outside of this house. And so I think for him, right. So I think for him, the idea of, right, you can't go to anyone, you can't tell anyone. And I think that's part of also what's happening with him. Yeah. Right, and that's the thing, you keep people isolated so that they don't tell anyone, no one will believe you. Right, these things are the things that keep people in situations. But also, he's a kid, right? Was he, like, 10 years old? I wonder. Oof. I wonder. Alright, gang. I love you all. But I should probably eat food. And I actually don't think I have food in my refrigerator right now. I think I have yogurt, but I want to get something that's a bit more food-like. So I think I'm going to get food. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you, everyone who was here. I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. You can find me on Discord. We have a Discord. And you can find me at Academic Foxhole on Twitter. Trooper SJP on Twitch. I'm going to order out a Neo, and I'm trying to figure out which one. Different variables, and I'm much fightier than Chris, but yeah, I can hate both the dad and Mrs. R. I mean, anybody who threatens anybody who threatens your equilibrium can be a force of hate, right? A force of fear and instability, right? The person who's trying to help you can be that figure of instability. Even, like, let's say, for example, that Mrs. Reynolds is completely sincere and really cares about the kid's well-being and is like not a terrible person in any kind of a way. Let's say that is true. I don't know if that's true, but let's say it's true. it is still possible that that figure, she can still be a force of, I know I need to order out, can still be a force of instability, fear, and danger for the kid, right? Because um, in abusive romantic relationships, the most dangerous time for the person who's being abused is right before they're going to leave, right? Uh, but let's just say that she's not evil. Because I try not to assume people are evil, but let's just say she's not evil. Even if she were not evil, she would still represent this, a danger for the kid. Do you know what I mean? Because her trying to be involved in helping the kid, even if she's doing it completely sincerely, can still make it very dangerous for the kid. And the kid in that situation, that's an unknown that can be frightening, dangerous, right? Awful, you know? So I totally get why Chris is like, no, no. Like, I get that. Because at best she's going to fuck up this kid's life with legal proceedings uh, that he can't process, right? I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Because because our system is not that great. One way or the other, the system is not great. What do I want to tell you all? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, I will be GMing the conclusion, we're going to finish it, of Cthulhu Confidential, The Fathomless Sleep. Tomorrow night on Geekspace TV. Join me. Come join me. And then Saturday at noon Eastern, I'm going to... no, it is fair. But wait, Sal, you can't leave just yet. Give me like 3 seconds. Saturday at noon Eastern, I'm going to finish up Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and then Cthulhu Confidential. Sal and I are going to be doing an after-action report, probably on Thursday, right? Sal, we haven't finalized, but I think next Thursday, Sal and I are going to meet up. We're going to do an after-action report where we talk about Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. So be hype for the AAR. I don't think Sal is. Yeah, probably Thursday. I think Sal actually already finished it, right? I think he finished it already, and I should be able to finish it on Saturday. So I'm gonna finish it on Saturday. I think he's already done. I think he finished it last Monday. I think. Yes, finish it this Monday. So I'll be done this Saturday, which means this coming Thursday we can do the AAR, and this coming Thursday would be perfect because then the Thursday after I can start Tooth and Tail. Boom. So that's going to be glorious and awesome. So Critical Role in an hour. I will be hosting on the channel, so come hang out. Sal is good at fighting. Come hang out, and we will do the Critical Role. And tomorrow, Cthulhu Confidential. Saturday, Hellblade. Next Thursday, AAR. After Action Report with Sal on Hellblade. Ooh. Oh, burn. Everyone, you're great. You can buy Life is Strange right now. I thought it wasn't out yet. I feel like it's not out yet. I'm going to check it out. Okay. Uh, Sal is better than Trooper then. Well, no, that's true. I'm sure you're better than I am. I'm sure that is true. But I will get there. I will get there. All right, everybody. I am going. I'm leaving. I'm signing off. Thank you all. I will, again, in an hour, I'll be back here for Critical Role. Tomorrow, Cthulhu Confidential. Saturday, Hellblade. Next Thursday, AAR. Okay. Take care, everybody. Take care, and I will catch you on the flip side. Ciao, everybody.